not particularly helpful.
Monsieur, as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings, I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours, in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
Maybe something a bit stronger. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, you should do nicely.
Perish the tyrants who have dared to break it. Friends, Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have copied, and to restore the justice they have banished from it. Liberty inches together from the breast of the Supreme Being. One cannot reside among men.
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanatics and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism, poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world apart. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism. Always speak for their sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy.
Now.
terribly sorry.
That would be the place. They can no more tell. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from...
Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
It is wisdom, above all,
that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic.
we must be generous for the good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and yes, we must be compassionate toward the good. generous, compassionate for the unfortunate, and inexorable for the good. We must be generous for the good, compassionate for the unfortunate, and inexorable for the wicked. Let us not count on triumph of obstacles or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another.
Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Poison of atheism. They can no more tear the world apart. The daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world.
Armed, in turn, with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more their
People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies.
They can no more tell. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the
Poisons of atheism. They can no more tear the world from...
yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from.
Armed, in turn, with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
I want you vermin out!
People fear no more their sacrifice. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from. Yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. That would be the case. They can no more tell the people fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world.
I'll avenge you, Matt. Who's done this?
It is we, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. We must be generous, because compassionate for the unfortunate, and inexorable for the. We must be compassionate. And inexorable
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
He has returned to nothing. And ills of the world disappear with him.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. Don't someone like to see this, he will choke on his own grief.
But what can we do? For all his horrors, the committee stands behind him.
Only so long as it can bring strangers. When he turns his gaze on, we shall see.
He has returned to nothingness. The spirit of things has spewed forth over crime. Let all the grounds and news of the world disappear with him. Daggers of fanaticism, poisons of atheism, schemes still conspire to assassinate humanity. If they can no longer speak the divinity, him in their presence. They endeavor to banish him from the earth to reign alone with crime. People feel no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. You who are rich, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Don somewhere like to see this, he will choke on his own grief.
The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power
Pray,
to annihilate you
Would I
completely.
have your handkerchief?
Certainly. Whoever you are, you can again think well.
You can attack your transitory life to God himself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its majesty and wisdom all its importance. Supreme being is yours to destroy. Triumph without obstacles or on anything that can. Let nature thus regain
All its empire, the supreme being is not destroyed.
Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against sworn tyrants, imperturbable in the heat of danger,
Patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, modest and vigilant in success.
you who are restless, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky.
Thank you. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy.
They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own heart.
Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue. Let us be serious
And discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the
Conduct
end
unbecoming. Me? Who the hell does Robespierre think he
anger
is?
against
Jealous of yourself?
imperturbable in the heat of danger, patient in our work, terrible during setbacks, modest and vigilant in success.
Let us not
Unalloyed sincerity, triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. You who are Hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eye to the sky with impunity. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence, and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. Écoutez-nous! Vous nous allons generous toward those who are good. Toward the unfortunate. Inexorable toward the wicked. Just toward everyone.
Look at
You
this.
who are rest, hold up your
Supreme
voice.
Being.
And if they do, Robespierre is right. And he's not God, no matter what. He can't touch them.
Supreme Being is not destroyed.
Just coming soon.
People,
All it requires is
fear
a
no
proper
more
spark.
their sacrilegious
That should
conspiracy.
set things
They
in
can
motion.
never fight a powder! It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution.
100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, it will be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him,
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
Speak up.
Yes, that would be it, wouldn't it? Someone really ought to teach
What is it,
us.
sir?
Jumped up little troll. Down your eyes.
Bloody hell, what did they steal?
And only on our constancy and our virtue. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world.